What up, everybody? This is Houston Sports Social back at it again.
HSSP.
HSSP with episode 63 in the year 2020 of our Lord and Savior.
Juneteenth, baby. Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
Let's go.
June 19th, a very historical day in our country's history. We'll talk on that a little bit, but we got to get you your sports news first. But before we get to that, we got to introduce ourselves. This is Justin.
It's your boy, Sham Wow, Sham Bam Kablam, Sham Amazing, Sham Bam. Goddamn. Let's get it in.
Let's get it in. We got good news for you today. Potential good news in Texansville. We got some NFL news, Rockets news, some NBA news. Well, actually, some good NBA news.
Yes,
Basketball looks like it's running
kind of hefty in the NBA world.
It's kind of
hefty.
Looks like it's moving full steam ahead with the new season. We've got Astros and some controversial MLB news.
Oh, I can't
Ooh, can't wait. We even had our own little tiny episode about it. But we're going to talk about the UFC fight coming tomorrow, June 20th, at the UFC Apex Arena. And then we're going to talk about some other stuff going on in the world. So, without further ado,
let's go.
Let's get to Texans news. Okay, I'm just going to get to it. Jamal Adams yesterday, he posted that he insinuated that he wanted out of New York Jets. And then he tweeted, "Houston, I love you." Then, after that, he put out a short list of teams which Jets Pro Bowl safety Jamal Adams would welcome a trade to per source. Ravens, Cowboys, Texans, Chiefs, Eagles, 49ers, and Seahawks. Now, I would love him here. Him opposite Justin Reed would make our defensive backfield instantaneously better.
Yeah.
Problem is, he's expensive. Expensive meaning we're going to have to give up a lot of good picks for him, picks that we currently do not have.
Pretty sure we have the money.
Get this. We have the money, but the thing is, he's under contract with the Jets, so it's not about paying him his contract.
Absorb his shit.
Because we have to trade him, but do we have trade chips? Which we don't. That's where the issue arrives. So we're gonna have to trade some players. A lot of people online have put out, why not Bernardrick McKinney, and maybe a 2021, 2022, throwing a couple of picks in there.
What you thinking? Like
maybe Kiki Kuti. Maybe because
round pick?
we're screwed on first round picks for like next year, and
oh gosh,
and we need to save that 2022 one. So what I had heard, which it would be a good move, Bernardrick McKinney, Kiki Kuti for Jamal Adams, maybe throwing a late pick to sweeten it up.
Okay.
Because Kiki Kuti, he's good.
Right.
He set a record with us his first start. It just hasn't panned out here. Their receiving core isn't known. Their receiving core isn't strong at the Jets world. Sam Darnold needs another weapon. Sure, throw it to him. Bernardrick McKinney, they're good on linebacker, but can't hurt to have another one, right? And you obviously have a disgruntled employee, so you help me, I help you.
So, like the Jets are one of those teams, and they've been that team for a while, where they have the people there. They always had the talent there. They just can't get it together.
They can't. They really can't.
By the way, because Jamal Adams got drafted in 2017, right?
I believe.
Yes, 2017. So he's still on his rookie contract. I'm guessing he's on his last year.
Yes, he was drafted 6th overall in the 2017 NFL draft.
So absorbing
24 years old.
That last year of his contract, that's easy. It's the next year.
Yeah,
that's the big problem. And of course, we got to trade picks, but he's going to spend more money if he performs.
Exactly. So his current contract is as such. On July 20th, 2017, the Jets signed Adams to a fully guaranteed 4-year, $22.25 million contract that included a $14.32 million signing bonus.
He's going to ask for more.
Oh, obviously he's going to ask. He's definitely going to, and we have the money for him.
Okay, do we have the money for him and Deshaun Watson? That's my thing.
Now you raise a good point.
Because both of them, like their contract ends next season, right? So we need to pay. We're going to pay Deshaun. He's probably going to be one of the highest paid quarterbacks.
Yeah.
In the league. Well, next to Patrick Mahomes.
Now
when
get
his
this.
shit is up.
This is what I think is gonna happen. JJ might have to go, dude. Unless he can restructure his contract. Get
Or retire.
on a team-friendly deal. I don't think he's gonna retire. He's still got some in the tank. He's not gonna retire. But
I
unless he
completely
can,
agree with you, by the way.
unless he restructures to a team-friendly deal, he's gonna have to go, man. Because dude's gonna be on the books.
I agree
and
with
we
you.
got to save up money for Deshaun, and we got to lock up some other rookies too. But
Yeah, I would hope, like, cause if anything, I want JJ to retire in
As a
Houston,
Texan, yeah.
as a Texan, but is right now it's like that may not be a possibility.
Yeah.
but because like he embraced Houston as his home,
yeah.
and Houston has embraced him. He's done a lot of good. He does a lot of good
Humanitarian
in Houston,
work
like,
too, yeah.
outside of football.
Absolutely.
And of course, he's great at football.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, like we always talk about like his stats or whatever, how his stats dwindle. But like, let's understand another thing. He's always double team.
always.
Double team.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one of the reasons why, like, when Clowney was here, why his stats went up. You know, when they both played together.
Yeah.
And you know, and obviously, you know, when JJ got hurt, like Clowney was the guy, and now when JJ came back, yes, I mean,
Clowney
Clowney's
took it a little
stats were
deferred.
still up because guess who was getting double team? So they didn't have a lot of people covering
Yeah.
Clowney. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like on that bond side.
So
But it'd be sad to see him go. But looking at it from a business perspective, yeah, I would have. Yeah,
But I think for this season, JJ working just one last time. Because get this. Here's an interesting stat coming from BR Gridiron. The only NFL players to ever have 200-plus tackles, 10-plus sacks, and 25-plus pass breakups within their first 3 seasons, one J.J. Watt and one Jamal Adams. Now, both on the same defense. I feel like Jamal Adams is what we wanted the Honey Badger to be. It just didn't work out here.
It didn't work out because we didn't keep him.
Yeah,
It wasn't like Tyrann Mathieu couldn't do it. We
But
just
the
didn't
one
keep him.
season, but the one season we did have him, I feel like we wanted him to be a Jamal Adams. It just
It
because
was
there
close.
were times where he got burnt on his defensive assignments and stuff.
Yeah, but he got a lot smarter though.
He did,
Like,
and
you
it
see him with
showed.
Kansas, bro.
It showed too,
He
yeah.
reads people so well.
Definitely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
But yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with you. I don't know. Hopefully Texans can get him, but I mean, and you also mentioned like the booking that Jamal Adams wants to go to Buccaneers, also, right?
Yeah.
But I think that's his agents saying that shit too.
it could very well be, yeah.
Also, it'd be cool to see him on the Eagles,
Yep.
boost up the defense, but I would want him on the Texans for sure.
Yep. So, in other Texans news, 10 Texans were named to ESPN's AFC South All-Decade Team. J.J. Watt, of course. Then we had DeAndre Hopkins. Then we had Andre Johnson, Deshaun Watson, and a couple of others, I believe. Let me find it.
And all their contracts while they be out
Yeah.
next season.
So, Arian Foster,
Wait,
Dwayne
I'm
Brown.
sorry. What
He's
is these
talking about
stats?
all time. These are all time.
all-time, okay.
All time. AFC South all time, all decade team. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else right now.
So we got Arian Foster,
Mm-hmm.
Andre Johnson, DeAndre Hopkins, Dwayne Brown, Ben Jones, Wade Smith. Then on defense we have J.J. Watt,
Merciless.
Jadeveon Clowney,
Merciless.
Jonathan Joseph. No merciless on there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
weird. Shane Leckler, punter.
Fucking Jonathan Josephs, because we haven't really had anybody that was better than him on
Yeah.
the team.
Yeah.
So that's not okay. Whatever.
Yeah, but that's just the all-decade team.
And I'm pretty sure like Mercer's was second after Clowney.
Yeah.
Had to be.
Now, moving off of that, in more recent news, 19 players from, was it Texans and Cowboys combined, or was it just the Texans?
Oh, I didn't know it was 19 people.
Texans, COVID-19.
I did not know it was 19 people. But yeah, so they haven't released who got COVID-19 off the Texans team.
Oh, okay. It wasn't 19. I don't know where I think
Yeah, I was
COVID-19.
like,
but it's Ezekiel Elliott was among players who tested positive for COVID-19. Multiple Houston Texans and Dallas Cowboys football players, including Ezekiel Elliott, were reported. Now, the funny case about Ezekiel Elliott is that apparently this medical history got leaked to the public, and then they confronted his agent, and his agent was just trying to get ahead of it and confirmed it. And so Zeke tweeted, he was like, HIPAA violation? Because it definitely is.
That definitely is.
So there's definitely a case there for it, but I don't know if anything's going to become of it.
What was in his?
He just had COVID.
He just had COVID? Okay.
Yeah, but that's not public. Okay. That's not supposed to be public knowledge.
That's not supposed to be public. He's supposed to say.
Yeah.
Like, he's supposed to let it out there that
it was a bad look. It was definitely a bad look.
That's effed up, dude.
Now, wrapping up the whole Jamal Adams thing. Plan A should be go after Jamal Adams, sure. If Jamal Adams doesn't work out, you can get Eric Reid on the cheap. Not on the cheap. You're still going to have to pay him.
But you don't have to pay him as much.
But, okay, so...
like compared to Jamal Adams.
So, Eric, let me look up his rankings. Ranking 2019.
But we can get Clowney on the cheap, too, though.
Yeah, but everything's pointing towards Tennessee. Eric Reid ranked 69th among 71 safeties in 2019.
That's not good, dude.
That's not good. Now, maybe we can mask it by having a good pass rush. We got that Russ Blacklock, I believe his name is, the guy we drafted. Maybe if we get some push, we got that linebacker from Florida too.
Has our secondary always been playing man-on-man, or have we played?
Well, we've been playing a lot of zone since Cornell's been in there, but we have Anthony Weaver, who's he's a newer guy.
Young, fast.
Young. Well, no, the coach, defensive coordinator.
Sorry, yeah.
So, yeah. But he said he's gonna mix it up. He's gonna mix it up between man and zone. And honestly, I feel if you put Eric Reid in a good situation and he's playing with his little brother, like those competitive juices are gonna get flowing. Like,
he's not gonna
you ever play ball?
Smash in front of his brother.
Like. It's like even like little things like me like playing basketball with my brother. You get that little pump up. You want to be good. You know, you get that. So imagine playing a fucking NFL game with your little brother.
Yeah,
you want to show out. You know what I mean? So maybe we can bring something out of Eric Reid. And Bill O'Brien's already put out statements saying he's for the kneeling, he's for the cause or whatever. So that maybe Eric Reid will be, maybe he'll be more inclined to come play with his brother and play with a coach that's friendly to the cause.
But also, a lot of teams are doing that too.
Yeah. So, but Bill O'Brien's the only one that really came out and really put out a big ass thing. Did you listen? You heard that, right?
I haven't listened to it, but I read the article about it.
Yeah. It was a really good statement, but I mean,
that's good.
I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say it wasn't scripted and that he really spoke from the heart. I'm going to give him that benefit of the doubt, but it was a really good speech regardless. So, that would be my plan B if plan A with Jamal Adams doesn't work out. Because Jamal Adams.
Look, man, we just need all the help we can get at this point, dude. We need all the help we can get, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
He was ranked the number 37 player on the top 100 players of 2019 total. Safety rank. Let me see his safety rank. Safety rank. He was.
Look, we're just gonna have to come with it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to. Oh my God, where is this shit?
What else happened in football in the NFL? Or are you still trying to find the fucking?
I'm still trying to find
ranking and shit, and I'm just sitting here ad-libbing. Or whatever the fuck, just feeling empty time and shit.
Shut the hell up. All right, fine. I'm done. I'm over it. Fine.
Okay, so
all right, let's move.
You guys can Google that stat if you want.
Let's move on to the NFL. So.
I thought it was already on the NFL.
Well, yeah. Smooth transition, sure.
Officially.
Yeah. So. It's looking like the NFL season is probably not going to happen. Probably not. Just with everything going on, players from different teams popping up with it. It's just they're not going to be able to control it like they do with the NBA and stuff. Dr. Anthony Fauci was like.
I mean, but even the NBA is not controlling. It sounds like a lot of good stuff is happening, but there's no way. There's no way you can fully guarantee safety.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as the NFL, guys are having it. They said there's I haven't heard any symptoms yet, but again, that could be just disclosed. And then like these guys are like legit going to be on top of each other, so there was no way that it was just that nobody's going to get COVID, especially like doing like workouts and OTAs and shit like that. Like, there's no fucking way.
But just think, man, like if a couple of people get it, they can easily spread that.
Oh, yeah,
and it can just bounce from organization to organization.
Yeah, and like they're not playing in a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
They're traveling. They're legit
They are traveling,
yeah.
dude. And it doesn't show symptoms easily either, so you don't even know if you're passing it on to 5-10 people.
Yeah, and it's like freaking Australia has no COVID cases.
Actually, no, that changed.
That changed now?
That changed because some British visitors came and they had it.
They letting people into the country?
They had an exception or something like that.
Bro, I would have said, no, we have no COVID cases, we're not getting anymore. Country's closed off. I would have legit said that. I'm like, dude, like, why would you even open up the country? That's dumb.
Trying to find it. Actually, was that Australia or New Zealand? It was one of those where...
I mean, New Zealand's in Australia.
No, New Zealand is different. New Zealand
well, I'm going to leave.
You piss a lot of Aussies off.
Yeah, I really did.
Because there's Aussies, Australians, and then they have New Zealanders. We call them Kiwis.
ShamWow, Shambam Kablam.
We apologize to our Australians.
Let me do it.
Okay, fine.
Shamaze and Shambam, Shambam goddamn. Formally apologize. I am a dumb American. I did not know that.
Hey man. Hey, no, you're just
dumb.
dumb. Just say no.
I'm the dumb guy that thought New Zealand was in Australia. I apologize to
Don't make this a national incident.
The New Zealanders.
Yes.
And
Kiwis.
Australians.
Aussies.
And Aussies. I apologize. Yeah. That's it. And the AFL is pretty fucking cool. I don't know if you saw that AFL.
I did. I
It's
saw a
badass.
fight. I saw a little fight that they had.
Oh yeah, it's like look bad, bro. They jump like the standard move is
They
like
just
everybody has
jump.
to jump off of people's backs.
Yeah, and they land, and they just land.
Yeah, it's like dude, like these guys are extremely athletic.
It's crazy.
Uh-huh.
R.I.P. Stevie Irwin. Got to put that in there.
R.I.P.
Got to.
Stevie Irwin,
Fuck. Okay, so let's move on to more NFL news. Only 5 QBs threw for 5 or more 40-plus touchdowns in 2019. Patrick Mahomes had 9.
Mm-hmm.
Dak Prescott had 7. Ryan Tannehill and Kirk Cousins and Derek Carr had 5 apiece. I'm surprised Deshaun Watson wasn't on there. I could have sworn he had more than that.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I think everybody else like running in for a touchdown, so it doesn't count as a.
It's crazy. Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, cool.
Cool
stat. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then everything else is just centered around Jamal
Awesome.
Adams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cam Newton still doesn't have a team.
Cam
and
Newton Clowney still doesn't have a team.
Signed, but you say
Titans
it's
are
leaning towards the
confident that they're going
Titans.
to pick him up.
Yeah. That's about it. Still travesty that Cam Newton still doesn't have a team. Now it looks like it's going to have to be backup, which is like ridiculous. But if he comes back up, he's going to show out and get that starting job.
Exactly.
So,
So, without further ado, we're going to move on. Let's just combine Rockets and NBA news because it's all the same.
oh, hold the fuck up. Hold
Okay,
on.
carry
Go
on,
back.
carry
I'm
on,
going
carry
back.
on.
So there was this definitely the bad blood between the Panthers and Cam Newton because the Panthers
They
released-
left him off of some list or something.
Yeah,
right?
it was like the greatest Panthers of all time or whatever, and they left him off the list.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not gonna put fucking Cam Newton,
Yeah.
bro. When that guy is healthy, MVP easily.
Dude got them to the
A fucking Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he choke? Absolutely. Absolutely. But then again, that Broncos defense was fucking phenomenal, bro. Like Von Miller was leading that shit. But yeah, like still like the disrespect.
It's bad.
The disrespect, man. Like it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. Because he took them to the Super Bowl. He gave them so many wins. He gave that city so much too.
Dog, he
And
put
for
the
the-
city on the map.
Yeah, and just for them
He put
to
the city on the map, like straight up,
just
and then
toss him aside.
Yeah, that organization's gonna just disrespect him.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what really went down, but
must have been some suspect stuff.
Fucked up, though, man.
He was working out with Odell Beckham Jr.
Okay.
Not too long ago. I don't know whether to look into that or not because Baker's going to be there for a good long while.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Who knows, bro?
Who knows? Who really knows? Yeah, let's move on to the Rockets and the NBA. So, the NBA 2020 Finals, here's how the playoff picture is looking right now. At number 1 in the West, we have the Los Angeles Lakers at 49-14.
LeBron.
We have them going against the number 8 Memphis Grizzlies at 32-33. Then at number 4 and number 5, we have Utah and OKC. Utah sitting at 41-23. OKC sitting at 40-24. Next, we have the number 3 and number 6 teams. Denver at 43-22 versus Houston at 40-24. And then rounding it out, the number 2 Clippers at 44-20 versus the number 7 Dallas Mavericks at 40-27.
So they already played the exhibition games already?
Yeah, well, no, not yet. They're going to play the exhibition games, but this is the playoff seeding locked in right now. Because only a few teams got invited to.
Yeah, but the 8th seed is subject to change still, right?
Yeah,
remember we talked about the
they
rules?
are subject to, but as it stands right now, this is what the playoff
Yeah, that's
picture
what it looks
right
like.
now.
Yeah, I get that, but there's an asterisk by like the Memphis Grizzlies.
Mm-hmm. So here's all the teams that got invited.
Spurs,
Oh my gosh.
Portland,
Where is it?
fucking Pelicans, and who else? Forgetting one more, right?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. But those are just the top of the West right now. 14 of 22 teams in Orlando will be done within 53 days. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So as the NBA firms up its 22-team Orlando restart schedule, 14 of the teams will be eliminated within 53 days of arriving, and only 4 teams will remain after 67 days, sources said. Yeah, so there is a seeding schedule, so within 53 days, everything will be knocked out. 8 teams have an open roster spot and can sign a player to play. The 8 teams left at the Orlando resumption are allowed to waive or sign players during the transaction window. They cannot sign a player to a 2-way contract. So, yeah, that's not concrete, that playoff seeding thing that I just said, but it's subject to change within the lower seeds. Yeah, it's going to be interesting regardless. It's going to be like basketball camp, which let me tell you about that. Okay, so
Talk to me, but talk to me nice.
this Orlando NBA playoff
I mean, it's gonna be interesting.
amenities. So they're staying at these resorts, and it is literally the coolest shit I've ever done. Okay, so NBA teams, Disney hotels based on seating, and the Grand Destino, are gonna have the Bucks, Lakers, Raptors, Clippers, Celtics, Nuggets, Jazz, and Heat. The Grand Floridian is gonna have the Thunder, 76ers, Rockets, Pacers, Mavericks, Nets, Grizzlies, Magic. The Yacht Club is going to have the Blazers, Kings, Pelicans, Spurs, Suns, and Wizards. In addition to having fancy setups as far as Disney properties, the teams will have plenty of amenities at NBA's Orlando campus. Quote, in NBA's Orlando campus, hotel amenities, a players-only lounge, which has NBA 2K, TVs, and gaming, pool and trails, barbers, manicurists, and pedicurists, 24-hour VIP concierge, daily entertainment, latest movie screenings, DJ sets, video games, ping pong, pool, lawn games. Players can attend other games. Perhaps the most noteworthy part of the deal is allowing players to attend other games that they are not competing in, since the NBA is not allowing fans to attend the remaining games.
That is badass.
In regular and postseason. Dude.
That is badass.
This is like the coolest summer camp ever. Like, like rethinking my career choices.
Bro, no, it'd be fucking dope.
That is so cool.
But again, like, I understand why some players are like kind of against it, because it's like, it's not, okay, yeah, all this shit is cool, but a lot of guys are still thinking, well, that's time away from my family.
Yeah.
Which, like, if we think about it, like, I'm like, well, you guys are away from your family a lot of times anyway, but they get to see them like at least like once a week or like twice a week or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Now it's like you won't see them for, what's that, 53 days?
Mm-hmm.
So
Now get this.
about 2 months.
Bad thing about that, there is a 100% anonymous 24/7 snitch line, basically. So here's
I heard about that.
There's rules to this, okay? What will the
But you would think there'd be like an understanding. Like among the players, it's like, hey, yo, just shut the fuck up, all right? Just like, don't fucking snitch.
Yeah, don't.
Like, if I bring a prostitute into my room, that's my business.
Now you can't bring out anybody that. So here.
Or if I go out and go meet a prostitute, that's my business.
Yep.
Or one of my side chicks.
Right. I don't know. Yeah. So anyone planning to enter the NBA bubble at Disney World will have to undergo testing beginning in the week of June 23rd through the 30th, according to The Athletic. The New York Times reports that anyone entering the Orlando bubble will be required to quarantine for up to 48 hours until they register 2 negative COVID-19 tests. Then there's a 24/7 hotline where you can call and you can report whether you see players not adhering, whether they're bringing outside people, sneaking outside people in, which I think is going to be the hardest thing to do because these are NBA multimillionaires,
so
single dudes.
Huge. Some of them are.
Need a little female attention.
Yeah, so some of them are single. Not all of them, but yeah, and I'm
Some
pretty
act
sure
like
a
they're
lot of them have side chicks in Orlando. Like, it's Florida, bro. It's like, oh,
I wonder what the NBA is going to do that. Do you think they supply females?
No.
Not supply. That sounds terrible.
That's horrible.
That sounds terrible. No, but I mean like waitresses and bartenders. Because I promise you, after being deprived of female attention for so long, I'm pretty sure all of those bartenders and all of those waitresses are going to start looking like the hottest.
Yeah, I get it.
Hottest people ever.
Yeah, because you can only like choke the chicken so many times.
And
trust me, I know. It was like, it's not
and
enough.
you saw how it was going down in Olympic Village, right?
Oh, bro, everybody was fucking.
Dude, they were passing out.
Everybody
They were
was
passing out condoms everywhere they could
Yes.
because they knew. Because when you're pumped up with that much testosterone, you got to release that stuff.
Yeah.
And think
I'm
about
trying
it.
to
These
get
are
more
these are
testosterone.
NBA players that are playing like games every other day. They got some steam to blow off.
Yeah, dude.
So like how are we gonna address this?
Hey, man.
I'm glad I'm not in charge.
Some way, somehow, it's going to be addressed. I don't think it's going to be addressed by the NBA.
I mean,
I think it's going to be more like the team organizations.
what?
Yeah, they're going to surprise. Like, hey,
That's
the strip club down
that's
the
gonna be
street.
crazy.
Just saying.
I don't know, man. I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking about like that. That's something I would think about if I was, young, rich, single, playing basketball,
Right.
stuck with a bunch of dudes in hotels. Just like fuck,
Yeah, like I said, dude, you can only spank the monkey so many times, dude.
All right, moving on back to sports. Yeah, so I'm just happy basketball seems to be moving full steam ahead. Team, I mean,
Pull on the twig and berries. I'm sorry, like that was my last one.
what did you say?
Pull on the twig and berries.
I don't know. You call it a twig. I don't call it no damn twig.
Oh, branch. I'm sorry.
That could still.
Branch is on a good tree.
You
That's
didn't
kinda
specify. You didn't specify. Whatever. All right. Anyway.
healthy. Tree stump. I mean, but that's kind of short, right? Shit.
Anyways, a sport, that's not moving. You're such an idiot. A sport that's not moving full speed ahead seems to be baseball.
Good segue.
The
MLB.
MLB and MLB Players Association has hit another impasse a day after saying they just finished having good
Bro,
productive
it's
talks.
not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
It's seeming that
Players
way, man.
want money. Owners like, man, what the fuck? Like, we're already paying y'all so much. Like, can y'all please take the pay cut? Because everybody else is taking a pay cut. The owners technically are taking a pay cut.
Yeah.
Now, I know how we feel about the owners and shit, and I'm all about the players really. But like, the owners own the stadium, they own the team. They are taking a pay cut because they still have to pay out the staff.
The staff, yeah.
You know what I mean? And like all the vendors and stuff, right? So they have to pay those people.
Now get this:
all utilities and shit.
the biggest impasse that they're at is how many games they're playing. The
70 games.
owners, I mean, the players want to play more games, so they get paid out more. The owners want to keep it shorter, so they don't have to pay out as much. Now, the MLB Players Association proposed a 70-game season, 70-game remainder of the season, and the latest per Bleacher Report is saying MLB reportedly tells MLBPA it will not make a counteroffer to the 70-game proposal, which is they apparently scoffed at that kind of proposal, and they're so incensed about it that they're not even gonna dignify it with a response. So
Here's my thing. Well, I know it's already written in like the bylaws in case of a pandemic, everybody has to take a pay cut or something like that. My thing is like, why don't you just like back pay them?
Yeah, I mean,
like, how's that not an option? Like, just back
could
pay
be.
them?
It could be. I think they're just trying not to pay him.
Yeah, they're
just trying not to pay him outright.
At the same time, the way it's looking, it kind of looks like the players are being kind of selfish too. Because the main people that actually really benefit from this are the players that are at the top.
Yeah.
You know
like
what I'm saying?
the Mike Trouts.
Yeah, like Mike Trouts. Like,
and
because like
Bryce Harper's.
Yeah, because like the bottom guys were going to get paid pretty well still, like at least their salary.
But
or
those
whatever.
minor leaguers are hurting though.
Well, no, but the minor leaguers are still getting paid too.
But
Not getting paid as much,
peanuts
of course.
compared to
yeah, of course. But it's like, well, that's why you're in the minor league, you know.
That's true.
I mean, like, what else can you fucking do? Like, what else can you fucking do? But both sides are looking bad. Both sides. So if I was like Manfred, I'd be like, hey, yo, you know, just fuck it. Like, this shit ain't gonna happen. Like, you don't want to agree on something. You don't want to agree on something. I'm fucking putting down the hammer. No baseball.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You know what the one good thing about this is? More time to read that letter. The letter I'm talking about
Hell yeah, bro.
is a federal judge ordered that MLB has to release a letter alleging cheating in 2017 by the one New York Yankees.
Right. It could be cheating or it could be something else. But they said
Apparently
the Yankees are fighting that shit hard.
They are fighting to keep it sealed.
Yeah. I can't remember it verbatim, but it's like because if it's released, it's going to be like irreparable damage to their
reputation.
Yeah, reputation, some shit like that.
Which is also more juicy in itself.
I'm fucking like this is fucking ridiculous, bro.
They gave us so much shit.
Astros get caught cheating, and they fucking admitted it too. I don't know why they admitted it. Everybody shits on them. The whole, like, not even just the baseball world. Everybody across the sports world and outside shat on the fucking Astros. LeBron had to chime in for some fucking reason. Like, shut the fuck up, whatever. But you fucking supported China. All right, whatever. All right, you know. No, like for real though. Like that's fucked up, right? I was like, dog. I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, you my favorite player, but dog, sometimes you gotta shut the fuck up sometimes.
I mean,
okay, at least on that shit. Like, at least on that shit. What he's doing right now, I know, like, this is going off a tangent. What LeBron's doing right now with the Black Lives Matter is, like, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
He's asking all the right questions.
Yes.
But anyway, going back to fucking baseball.
yes.
Red Sox got caught cheating.
Yes, they did.
Barely like a slap on the fucking wrist. But they were talking about the Astros give up their fucking championship. Nobody said that shit about the Sox.
Nobody.
Oh, and now the Yankees are fucking alleged cheating? Silence. Bro, that shit came up a day. After that, nobody fucking talked about it.
Not on
Nobody.
Not on
I was like, that is complete bias and bullshit right there,
it is
dude.
bullshit. It is
Like,
bullshit.
And I'm looking at ESPN, I'm like, fuck ESPN, bro. They barely say anything on it.
Nothing,
Like,
nothing.
all these sports networks barely say anything
It's
on the
because
Sox and the fucking Yankees.
It's because the size of their market, man. They're
Yeah.
a big market team.
I was like, you motherfuckers had Babe Ruth, and he was hitting homers before fucking black people or anybody with melanin in their skin could fucking hit. That's fucking bull. There should be an asterisk on Babe Ruth's name. I'm saying.
Don't do that.
I
Don't
call
do
for it.
that.
Bro, come on, dog. Come on, bro.
I mean, because then
that fat motherfucker was smoking a cigarette. No, I'm not a
cigar.
cigarette.
It
A
was
fucking
a cigar.
cigar.
It was that-
batting and hitting homers. Like, get the fuck
that
out of
fat
here, bro.
motherfucker.
Get the fuck out of here. Before anybody with melanin could actually fucking play.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
I'm saying there should be separate Hall of Fames. That's what I'm saying. There should be separate Hall of Fames. With Babe Ruth's era, okay, boom, like cut it off, and then you have like the steroid era, right? Like fucking Sammy Sosa.
Did you realize that they're recently talking about like Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa a lot?
Oh, dude, it's a documentary now.
Like these two
I haven't-
motherfuckers weren't the biggest cheaters in the game, like steroid wise.
But you think about it, at a time, it wasn't regulated. It wasn't illegal, really.
Yeah.
And guess what? Everybody was doing it. Everybody.
Now,
So I'm like, and my thing is like, hey, if they want to do steroids, they want to do fucking steroids, bro. That has nothing to do with me. I will be concerned about your health, but hey, I can't control what going into your body. And doesn't make the game interesting because, dude, that shit brought baseball out of a fucking slump. Because baseball was on a downhill as far as like ratings and everything. Nobody was really watching fucking baseball. And now, fucking, you got these two guys fucking hitting fucking bombs, bro. Because of, was it because of steroids? Yes, but guess what? It made everybody come back and watch fucking the MLB.
They did.
So I'm like, there's advantages and disadvantages, but hey, like, this is y'all history.
Yeah. And here's like, if you're gonna if players are gonna be on the juice, let everybody be on the juice. Let everybody be on the juice so it's an even playing field.
It's an even playing field.
Now, how you tackle the pitching, the sign stealing shit. Do it like football. The pitcher has a wire. He has a headset. Catcher calls a signal to him. Throws the pitch. Catcher and pitcher both have a headset. After 10 seconds, cut that bitch off. Just like they do in football. Quarterback has a headset. He's listening to the play from the coach, right? After 10 seconds, what does the NFL do? They cut the line of communication off. So the quarterback has to relay that to
the team.
Yeah.
In a coded message, obviously.
Now how
Omaha.
Yeah. And how do you steal that? You can't, because how did the Astros and maybe the Yankees, how were they stealing? They were looking at TVs. They were looking at signs.
And then
we got to grow
trash can shit.
Yeah, we got to grow past that. They were looking visually and they were relaying based on patterns and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you observe an audio instruction?
I mean, unless you hijack the frequency, but
yeah,
but
the NFL has figured out a way to to block that. Why don't you take a page out of their book?
Exactly.
That cuts that whole scenario off.
Of course, but like, let's be honest, bro. Everybody was doing this shit.
Everybody
was sign stealing, bro. It's on national TV. You can fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
Everybody was fucking sign stealing, dog. But dog, the day when somebody gets caught, let's shit on them.
How could you? You're ruining the sanctity of the game.
Out of here,
dude,
bro.
that's why I hate these holier than thou folks.
Dude,
everybody's shitting on the Astros like they're ruining
bullshit.
the game of baseball. No, fuck you, dude. Everybody's doing this shit.
But fucking Yankees been doing it. Sox been doing it.
Man, it's just if they didn't say nothing, if the Yankee players didn't say nothing, I wouldn't be as mad about this information coming.
Didn't say anything?
Yeah, if the Yankee players weren't like I'm sick to my stomach about the Astros and how they ruined baseball and stuff.
Nah, fuck that.
If they didn't say shit, if they didn't say shit and this shit came out, I'd be like, damn, that sucks.
Nah, fuck that. I would have still said something. Because like, come on, like these motherfuckers are like the top but it's top franchise, but you know that they've been.
Yeah, but it's the holier than thou routine. That's just like, really, guy, like, come on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but
I don't feel bad for him at all.
I don't. I really don't.
Like, and even if they didn't say anything, I wouldn't feel bad for him. It's like, yeah, this motherfucker's been cheating.
Yep. Here's an article from Matt Young from Cron.com. He said Astros fans got pretty excited over the weekend when news broke that there's a sealed letter from Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred to the New York Yankees regarding the team's sign stealing in 2017. A U.S. District Court judge granted a request from a group of DraftKings daily fantasy players to unseal the letter. On Monday, the Yankees and Major League Baseball asked a second U.S. Court of Appeals to prevent the public release of the 2017 letter. So this isn't just the Yankees trying to get it sealed. Major League Baseball as a whole is trying to get it to be prevented because they don't want to ruin the tarnish the reputation of baseball any further.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, it's going to show like a lot of players taking steroids and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fucking crazy,
exactly.
Bro. If they show that shit, and it's not just sign stealing, it's like so much other shit. I'm like, now where all you motherfuckers are at?
Exactly.
Oh, come on, LeBron, I want to hear something. Come on, man. Like all you fucking players outside of the fucking in baseball and outside of fucking baseball that was talking shit. I want to hear y'all fucking now. Yeah. I want to hear y'all now.
And of course, that wasn't a peep.
Exactly. Man, I was pissed, dude. I was pissed. The same thing for the Red Sox. Not a fucking peep. I'm like, y'all some fickle motherfuckers, dog. Straight up.
Yes, they are. That's why I think baseball needs a new commissioner, dude. This dude screwed the pooch so many times, and it's just fucking.
I just want somebody just to bring down the hammer. It's just like, man, but both y'all can't agree. All right, fuck it. Done.
Yeah.
Like, we're in baseball. Y'all motherfuckers can't agree? All right. Y'all motherfuckers going to learn today.
Yeah,
y'all going to learn today.
But I don't think Manfred has the stones for it, man.
No,
I really don't.
Because the owners own them.
Yeah, they do.
That's basically what it is.
Yep.
You got to appease the owners. I'm like, dude, that's fucking.
It's
Yeah,
I don't know.
fuck commission. You shouldn't be owned by anybody.
Exactly. All right, so that's it for baseball. We'll see. I can't wait for that letter so I can read it and inspect it and see how bad it is.
Dude, I'm gonna
if they want to
read it like 10 times. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it. And you notice like everybody that's reporting on it is from Houston.
Yep.
Like a lot of fucking people. That's
Not a
reporting
lot
on
of
it is from
national
fucking
folks.
Houston.
Not a lot of national folks
no,
talking
nobody's
about it.
talking about it. I'm like, bro, fickle organizations, fuck the media, bro.
Yeah, fuck the
fuck
media.
the media.
it's fair enough. Okay. Let's move on to UFC news. We got a UFC fight tomorrow at 7 p.m. UFC Apex Center in Las Vegas. This is the main card. We've got a catchweight fight.
Catchweight.
Catchweight means they couldn't make
Super
weight. They're
light?
just
Oh.
no, they're just catching super light.
Super light?
No, they're just fighting at whatever weight they currently are.
Oh,
at.
that's badass.
Yeah. So we got Jim Miller versus Roosevelt Roberts.
What and how much do both of them weigh?
It's a good question that I don't know the answer to because it does.
Gonna have a
not
guy like
say.
that's 240 going against a guy that's like 180.
No.
But that'd be fucking crazy. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Or it's like, are they like close in weight?
Yeah, they're close in
They're
weight.
close in weight, but they can make weight.
Probably about 150.
Oh, both of them?
Yeah, 150-ish pounds. He's 156 right now. So.
Oh, okay. So that's a small motherfucker.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
So then next we got Bilal Muhammad versus Lyman Good in a welterweight fight.
Okay.
Then in women's bantamweight we have Raquel Pennington versus Marion Renaud.
Okay.
Then in the co-main we have Josh Emmett versus Shane Burgos in a featherweight fight. And for the main event we got Curtis Blades versus Alexander Volkov in a heavyweight fight.
Oh, okay.
That goes
Watch
down 7 p.m. We got
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. So
I'm starting to think about getting ESPN Plus, man.
Really?
To watch some of this shit. I've been thinking about it.
I'll
I know, but it's
I'll
not
talk
the
to you
same.
after the show.
I know, but it's not the same, bro.
I
Because
mean,
it's like,
it's a little more grainy. Okay,
no, it's not that, bro. Because sometimes
It stops on you?
they get shut down.
nah, this one hasn't shut down for me yet. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you. After. Got you, dog. Got you.
But yeah, man. Like the fight I want to see is the rematch between Miocic and Cormier.
Cormier, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I want to see that shit. And I honestly don't know who's gonna win. I feel like right now, because of Juneteenth, I have to pick Cormier, but it's like I do like Miocic, so it's like it's kind of up in the air. I don't really care who wins.
Yeah.
I just want to see the fight.
For
I just
sure.
want to see the fight.
Yeah.
Like Cormier is very technical. He can throw bombs, but he's very.
They
technical.
both knocked each other out once, so
Yeah,
this is the. this is
Miocic
the-
could throw fucking bombs, bro. Like,
yeah. It'll be good. It'll be good.
it'd be awesome.
That's all I got for the UFC. That's all I got for sports, really, man. It's been my week.
That's it, man.
That's really it.
It's kind of hefty. I mean, for NBA, it's kind of hefty.
Pretty hefty.
Baseball is kind of hefty. Ain't shit happening in the NFL right now. Yeah, man. Shit.
Another light sports week.
What you been up to, man? You got a whole new gaming laptop and shit?
I know, man. Cause my fucking MacBook died on me.
Oh, fuck Max, dude.
PC for the win. But it's been good to me. Only problem I'm running. I'm recording this podcast on it right now.
Yeah.
Only problem is with it being a gaming laptop, battery's kind of shitty.
Yeah, I mean.
But that's given. I mean, I can reduce some of the settings to make it last a little bit longer.
Well,
but
why would you do that?
yeah, that's true. Performance would take a little hit, but I mean, it lasts me about 4 hours.
I mean, it's still good. I mean, but at the same time, like, why would you ever take it off the charger?
That's
anyway?
true. That's true.
Right.
That is very true.
Did you see the PS5?
I did.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of
No,
it.
there was a meme. There was like, do you want the Wi-Fi router or the mini fridge? Because the PS5 looks like a router and the Xbox
does,
looks like a
bro.
mini fridge. Yeah.
It does, man.
Specs wise,
It's about the same.
yeah, but Xbox has a little bit of an edge.
A little bit.
Little
but
bit.
it's like, you're not going to really see it. Like,
Yeah.
you're really not going to see it. The thing with the Xbox is, like, it kind of has backward compatibility. Like, if you buy the game, you don't need to buy the game again. As far as, like,
Yeah,
you know,
backwards
like, yeah, if you have, like, the original Halo,
Yeah.
you don't have to buy it again if it becomes available. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
You know.
Here's the main specs comparison. Xbox Series X has 8 cores at 3.8 gigahertz.
It's a Intel Core.
Yes.
processor? Okay.
Custom Zen 2 CPU versus a PS5 8-core 3.5 gigahertz
It's
variable
the same.
frequency. GPU 12 TFL OPS 52 CUs.
Xbox should have more, right?
Yeah. The PS5 is 10.3 TFLOPs. Then die size. Processor is 7nm enhanced. PS5, I guess, hasn't been released yet. But either way, you're going to get a good console.
Yeah, and with the PS5, it's 2 different versions.
Yeah.
There's one with the optical drive, so you can put like physical disc in there.
Yeah.
And then the other one is just purely digital.
Mm-hmm.
So the one that's digital is the prices have been leaked. That's $400.
Yeah.
The one with the optical drive, that's $500.
$500.
Which is like, I thought it was gonna be just $600. I was like, fuck, it's gonna be $600. It's gonna be more expensive. But no, it's
$500.
like still pretty fucking cheap.
Yeah.
And I might get the digital one, to be honest.
Shit, I mean,
I
why
kind of
not?
want the optical one.
Yeah.
Like, with the disc drive, because I like having a physical library of games. But at the same time, it's like, I mean,
Everything's moving towards digital, dude.
Yeah, and then I
Everything.
got a PC, so I might not even get a PS5.
Does your
at the
PC have
start.
a disk drive?
No, it does not.
Mine doesn't either. It's weird, ain't it?
Yeah, it's weird, but
that's
because they
sufficient.
know we get all our games on digital anyway. That's why you have a terabyte and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And as far as but yeah, I definitely like the games that came on there. Fucking Spider-Man, Miles Morales, that shit look dope as fuck.
That looked really good. Last of Us 2,
I mean, that's already coming on PS4.
Yeah.
But yeah,
but it's gonna look amazing on PS.
there's another game, I think it's My Little Devil or whatever, that's been in development for 5 years about an indie company. PlayStation is like, hey, come over to this side.
Yeah, yeah.
Exclusive. That looks like what Legend of Zelda always wanted to be.
Yeah.
It looks fucking amazing, dude. Man, that shit looks dope as fuck. So it was just abundance of good games.
If you're gonna get one of the two, which one would you get?
What,
PS5 or Xbox Series?
Yeah, but, bro, I've been having PlayStation all my life.
Hey,
So
same.
I'm gonna go PlayStation, bro.
Got you.
I'm gonna go PlayStation. I don't know if I'm gonna get it.
But
when it
right
first
now we're
comes out.
PC Master Race, so we can double knuckle on
Fucking
that.
right.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Yeah. That's it for video games, dude. Just playing on right now. I'm just enjoying my PC.
Yeah, I'm about to play this Apex. I'm trying to get good at that.
Really?
Yeah, I got.
Does it still have a
Apex.
good community?
Okay, what does that mean?
Like,
Is it not
Is it
toxic?
really?
Every
No. Is it?
community
No.
is
Not.
toxic.
Not.
Every
No, I
community
know
is
that,
toxic.
but I mean, like, do a lot of people still play it?
Yeah, that's a shitload of people still play it. It's one of the top games.
Okay.
It's one of the top battle royales too. I mean, it's
I
that
sucked
or
at Apex.
Warzone. And I play Warzone a shit ton.
Yeah.
That's just, but I like playing with friends.
I think I
like
just
playing
hit my
with people.
20th dub on Warzone.
Bro, I cannot get a dub for like.
It's so hard, dude. It's so hard.
Bro, like the highest I've been was like 6th place.
I hate that.
It's so
Getting
hard.
so far just to get games.
Bro, because as soon as you get in that fucking, like that tiny ass circle,
You get
bro,
third party.
all hell breaks loose.
Yep.
You can see legit everybody, and it's like, oh, fuck. And if you're not in a building, you're fucked,
Yeah,
dude.
that's what we try to go for buildings.
And then everybody's fucking sniping. Everybody's
Oh,
fucking
dude,
sniping.
I hate those dudes. They
Damn
just
it.
camp like a motherfucker.
Yes! Fucking pisses me off. Then you go to Gulag, and then there's people camping in Gulag. I'm like, you pussy
Oh,
motherfucker,
I
dog.
know, that's the worst.
God damn it.
One new game mode that I like, that I've been playing a lot of, is 3v3 snipers.
Oh.
So you get, it's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
You only get snipers.
Okay.
But different kinds of snipers. So you can start with the crossbow. You can start with like one of those old World
Yeah.
War II snipers, and then a AX-50. But it's tough, dude. It's tough.
Yeah. So I played the 3v3 when it had like the free week.
Okay.
But it wasn't with snipers. It's just with any gun.
Any gun,
and
yeah,
they give you a
yeah.
random gun. That shit, bro. Like if you work with a team and you coordinate it, bro, that shit is fucking
It's
fun.
so fun.
Like I haven't had that much fun since like Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Like that multiplayer. I was like, oh, dog, that shit's fun, dude. Like my sorry ass was getting fucking kills.
Yeah.
And, I'm not that good at shooters, but like once you play a shooter enough, you have to get
you
used
have
to
to,
that.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
dude, that game is fucking. That game is like nice. It's just it's glitchy as fuck though.
It is.
Glitchy as fuck, man. I had to restart it as soon as I see like floating rocks and shit. I'm like, yep, gotta restart.
Yup, gotta go.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got. It is Juneteenth today. For people that didn't really know the actual holiday or meaning of Juneteenth, it's a holiday celebrated on the 19th of June to commemorate the emancipation of enslaved people in the U.S. The holiday was first celebrated in Texas, where where on that date in 1865, in the aftermath of the Civil War, slaves were declared free under the terms of the 1862 Emancipation Proclamation.
Texas took a while.
It took a while. It took 3
Took a
years,
long time.
3 whole years,
Took a long time.
for it to make it to Texas. But it was a momentous occasion, you know.
Again, back then they didn't have social media.
They didn't
or
have social
phones,
media.
So
Kind
they
of
had to send a messenger.
Yeah, Telegram, and of course, with it being the deep, deep South,
Yeah.
took them 3 years.
3
but
fucking years.
the message made it there. It's a
Only it took him 3 years to get down there, but it took him 3 years to be like I'm pretty sure he got down there maybe like in a couple of months or some shit like that.
yeah. They just like we're
And
not
they were
gonna
just
follow
like-
this. I guess to enforce it.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
he wants to
Yeah.
give us,
So that's Juneteenth. They had a celebration in Galveston today,
Oh, there's celebrations everywhere right
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
man.
yeah.
People barbecuing and shit.
for sure.
I wish I'd gone, but I had a date, so that was fun. Like, if you could edit that out, because I got people listening to this.
What did you say? Oh yeah, that part.
Yeah, edit that out. I'm legit forget that. But yeah, I mean, I got one out. I went to my favorite restaurant,
Okay.
District 7, Midtown. So
Shout out.
we go there because you can dine in. The waiters and waitresses have masks on, so that's pretty cool.
It's a really good restaurant, guys.
It's
Y'all
a
should try
great
it.
restaurant.
It's in deep
they
in
have
the
a
heart
new
of
menu.
downtown.
Oh, and
What?
they have a little bit of new menu, so it's new items on there. So they changed how breakfast works now. You know how like breakfast was like
For the good or for worse?
kind of for the worst. So like like during like the weekdays, it was from like whatever it opens to like 2 or 3, like, and that was like every day. Now that's just on Saturday and Sunday. So during the
Saturday.
weekdays it's from 9 to like 11, which is like really 9 to 11. I mean, don't get me wrong. Everything on there is fucking good. Like if you
Yeah.
had like the spinach, like the artichoke spinach dip or whatever, that's fucking good. Cause they have like the non bread.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that shit's like the dip is hot and the fucking bread
Bread is hot, yeah.
So, but it's like bread chips. It's like
Yeah.
like non chips. Dog, it is fucking delicious. But I was just eating the non chips too at one point. I'm like,
Yeah.
this shit's fucking
Dude, I don't
good.
even remember the last time I went there.
Bro, just hey
It's
man,
been a minute.
like whenever you get the time, just go down there. It's dope.
It is
It's
dope. Shout out.
But there are some new people that work there.
Really?
I haven't seen those people before. It was kind of weird. I was like, fuck y'all.
Fuck are y'all? Y'all aren't the usuals.
The usuals? What the fuck? Like, cause they were just starting. Cause when we was going there before, they was just starting to get to know us.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Right.
But, yeah.
Exactly.
But other than that, man.
Yeah. Stay safe out there. They just put a mandate by Lena Hidalgo, one of the Houston judge. You got to wear a mask. All businesses are required to have customers wear masks when they enter.
Okay, I kind of get that.
All restaurants or businesses that don't comply are subject to $1,000 fine.
Okay, like I get that. Businesses should have masks on. Like, but when you start finding,
people going in there.
well, yeah,
they can't enter without a mask.
and I think that's fine.
That's fine, yeah.
I think that's fine.
But you're gonna have those people that are just like, you're infringing.
Oh
on
yeah,
my
of
right."
course. But it's like, yeah, I do know there's a virus going around.
Yeah.
Like, but people are still going into grocery stores without a fucking
Mm-hmm.
mask. Like every time I go to fucking Walmart,
You see
there's more people without masks than there are people with masks.
people with masks, yeah, and it's just, God.
I saw a group of 3 girls.
Yeah.
Only one of them had a mask on.
Yep.
I was like,
Dude, I saw a video of people in Galveston just at the bars, just packed.
Oh, dude, it's
No masks
happening
inside,
everywhere,
dude.
man.
And this is why.
It's happening in Houston.
Yeah, and it's like a record pace where
Yeah.
hospitals are like filling up too.
Yeah, fucking strip clubs are fucking open, and people are just like, it's just getting fucking packed.
Hey, scribbles got to get paid, though.
Oh yeah, I understand. Like, I know people need to make their money, but it's like, it's like.
Do you
it's
have the
kinda
drive-through
getting
strip club that they're having like somewhere, where like they'd have a pole outside and a stripper with
That's
a mask, and
pointless
you
to me.
drive next to it,
Yeah, that's kind of
and you
pointless.
kind of throw the cash at it.
I had to be like kind of desperate for that shit. Bro. like if I wasn't getting none, like I would have to be like kind of desperate.
Let me just sit in my car real quick. Just throwing cash.
That's kind of desperate, dude.
Yeah, just a little bit. Hard times.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that's all I got, dude. You got anything else?
That's all I got. Yeah, I'm tired of talking.
Tired of Fair enough. Everybody stay safe out there, man. Be smart. Be safe. We're in this with y'all. Looking forward to sports getting more active. All the protesters out there, keep doing what you. Let's be safe, be smart in that too. That being said, my name is Justin.
Yeah, and as far as my piece, yeah, stay safe. Get a mask, get
Please.
gloves, get hand sanitizer. Like disinfectant are in stores now, so go and buy them.
Or call the plug.
Black Lives Matter.
Yes, they do.
Keep speaking the truth.
Yes.
Because you already know, like, they shot another brother again, so keep speaking the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Keep doing what y'all doing. And, yeah, it's your boy, Sham Wild, Sham Bam Kablam, Sham Amazing, Sham Bam, goddamn. Signing out. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.
Later. Cool.